Okay, so hello everyone. Today we're starting a new session that we still focus on Unit 7 that talk about passion and fashion. And this sharing, I'm going to share with you about present perfect continuous tense. But in this part, sentence just continue from the previous one. It's just included with the other part about present perfect simple passive, and then we can move to present perfect continuous tense, as well as the comparison of present perfect simple or present perfect continuous. You will distinguish regarding to that. Okay, so without further delay, we just continue. Let's go. So I just come up with this learning outcome. We can say after this sharing, after completing the sharing, you will be able to use present perfect simple passive and present perfect continuous tense effectively. And in the part, just distinguish between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous tenses. Okay, so those things that we have to dig out and find out it to accomplish at the end of this session. All right. Okay, let's move to the next slide. So the first one we have to talk about present perfect simple passive tense. I just strongly believe that this one is just not quite new for everyone. It's just a thing that everyone have already learned, all right? But this part, it will help you and remind you regarding what existing, what you have already learned here. Okay, just go. Here the forms. I just try to highlight the form again. It is not far different from present perfect simple, but in here it just has subject plus have or has. So have or has in here, how does everyone should know if he, she, it, which is used with has, are you with it, which is used with have, right? And plus been, plus verb 3, or you can call it like past participle, plus by, plus agent. So in here we do not use an object in here, but we just use agent. Since we can say passive, the subject is not the doer of the action, but it's the receiver of the action. So the action in here is just modify or demonstrate to the subject in here. But the way that I put in bracket in here, we can say that sometimes the action is not important, since it is obvious or it is not important, so the writer may not show you in here. Okay, like example. I just raised up the example that more or less the same with what we have learned last week. So the film has been seen before by the Ra. Okay, so by the Ra in here is not really important, so I just put it in the bracket. It can be leave it out as well. So the film is subject, has seen the film. It is used with the subject pronoun it has been, right? Seen is the past participle of see. See, saw, seen, right? Okay, before I get the time expression, by is by, Dara is agent. So, who has seen the film? Dara. Okay, the film has been seen. Okay, by Dara. So, this one is the activity is affect on the film. You can see like the film is the receiver, the receiver of the action being seen, right? The books has have been sold, right? The books have been sold. The book is subject. Have, why we use have in here? Seen the books with s, so it's plural, right? So plural. If we just use in subject pronoun, we just use they. They have been sold, right? So have been, and sold is verb 3 or participle. In here, we do not put the agent, okay, who sold the book. Okay, it can be the buyer or the seller, right? The, the seller, the one who sold it. Okay, regarding to the negative form, we just add not between this one. Okay, so subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus verb 3 plus by plus agent. Example, the film has not been seen before by Dara. Okay, it's just what is in here, just add not in here. The book had not been sold, right? So here not have been sold, okay? So something there. Okay, so go briefly. It's not quite new, it's just more or less the same to that part. Okay, you can see in the question form, have or has plus subject plus been plus verb 3 plus by plus agent, but it's still optional the same. Okay, has the film has the film been seen by Dara before? Has the film been seen by Dara before? Okay, so we just move has to the beginning, so this one we can form it the question form in here, right? The second example, have the books been sold? Have the book been sold? The same thing, we just move how at the beginning, the sentence should become the question form in here. Okay, it also can be answered in short answer. Have the cars been sold yet? Okay, you can answer yes, they have, or no, they haven't. Okay, the way that you can answer. It's not far different from the present perfect simple, right? Okay, so briefly talk about this one. Let me move to slide about the usage or the use of present perfect simple passive tense in here. Okay, the uses are the same in the passive as in the active, so it's not far different there, right? Example, 2 million cars have been produced so far this year. So it is in the process. It is not yet finished or unfinished past. Okay, 2 million cars have been produced. Unfinished past activity. And has she ever been made redundant? Okay, so this one means we just want to know about her past experience. Okay, regarding to that one, whether she has been made something like that or not. It's just about the experience in here. Okay, how you had 200 homes have been washed away by a tidal wave? Okay, present important. We can say this is just the new which is present in the present perfect. Okay, and children at home has been washed away by the tidal wave. It's a disaster, right? Tidal wave, like the big wave or something. So the present important. Okay, it's just something here. Okay, if you have some question, maybe you can or you can comment, can discuss during the real-time meeting classroom or even through the Google Classroom in here, right? Okay, that's all for that. We can move to the main thing that we have to talk today. Just talk about present perfect continuous tense. Okay, without further delay, we just go. Okay, we just see the form briefly. Okay, so this part is just something special here. We just have subject plus have has plus been plus verb ing plus an object. You can see the example. She has been studying for 3 years. She has been studying for 3 years. Okay, studying what? Studying in English. Okay, so she is the subject. Has is have a has in here. Been studying verb ing. This one no object in here, right? And for 3 years, just the time expression in here. Okay, they have been working here for since 2018. So the subject, how is how, since with plural pronoun. Okay, been and working is verb ing. Here it can be object or a group of place, we can say. Since here the time expression. Okay, so next one about the negative form, which are at not. Okay, which are at not. So this one become the negative form. You can see the example. She has not been studying for 3 years. They have not been working here since 2018. So I just raise up the same example. Just make sure everyone can understand and know how to use it. Since this part is not quite new for everyone, so you can learn. You can start learning. Just remind you regarding to this one. All right. Next, just go question form, which will have a hash to the beginning of the sentence. So it will become the question form in here. Example, how they been working here since 2018. Okay, the other one, has she been studying for 3 years? So we can move have a has in here. This one become the question form, alright? Short answer, the same thing. Have you been working for this school? Okay, the answer is yes, I have, no, I haven't. Okay, the same thing with present perfect simple, present perfect passive, as well as present perfect continuous. We still have the same form of short answer here. Alright. Okay, so just move to the use of the present perfect continuous tense in here. The present perfect continuous tense expresses an activity that began in the past and is continuing now. Began in the past, but still continue. All right, it's in the progress. We can say. Example: I've been studying English for 3 years. I have started studying English uh, in 2013, and sorry, uh, it can be 2017 or 2018. Okay, right now, okay, I am in the progress of learning that one. Okay, how long have you been working here? Okay, it can be for years or something. You can answer. Okay, so teacher want to know about the period of time. Okay, how many times has he been married? Okay, so this one is just ignore it. Just something error in here. Okay, sometimes there is no difference between the simple and the continuous tone here. For example, like I've been playing the piano since I was a boy. I've been playing the piano since I was a boy. The meaning are more or less the same. Alright, you can start with the same thing. Okay, so can I move to the next one? Okay, the continuous can express a temporary activity, while the simple expresses a permanent state. For example, so temporary activity mean not last long. It's just for a period of time or short period of time. But permanent state it just lasts long. All right. For example, I've been living in this house for the past few months. It's just temporary. Right now, I just move to live somewhere else. Or we can say like right now I'm still in this house, but for some period of time in the future, uh, I will move to the other place. All right. I've been live here for uh, all my life. So this is my house. This is my living place. So I will not move to somewhere else. Okay, remember and be careful. State verbs are rarely used in the continuous form. So all the continuous form, you cannot use state verb in here. State verb like what? Love, feel, like, hate, or something in here. You cannot use it in the continuous form. For example, I had this book for ages. Okay. So have also state verb. You cannot use I have been having this book for ages or something. You cannot use it in here. Okay. I've always loved sunny day. You cannot use I've been always loving sunny days in here. Since love is state verb, right? Okay, just move next one. The present perfect continuous tense expresses. Okay, number two, past activity that has been caused a present result. For example, okay, I've been working all day. I'm tired now, so I keep working all day. How you been crying? How you been crying? I mean, the result is your eyes are red now. I did not see you are crying, but the evidence is just what? The result is just your eyes become red after this. Okay, Roger been cutting the grass. Okay, so I can smell it. So this is the part. Okay, so this is just the activity that has been caused a present result. It just show, we can say it just happened and then it still has some result that can be uh, know or can be recognized as a that. Okay, the past activity might be finished or it might not. The context usually makes this clear. Okay, the past activity might be finished or it might not, but the context usually make this clear. We can see it obviously from the actual or the real time there. We can see. For examples, look out of the window. it's been snowing. It has stopped snowing now, you can see. So since you can see the snow on the grass or on the surface of the thing, and then you can recognize it has been snowing, but right now it's just finished. You cannot see it just falling down from the sky in here, but you see the substance on the surface of the grass or the tree or something in here. I've been writing this book for 2 years. Okay, I kept writing sometime from last year, the beginning of last year, but until now, it still isn't finished yet. We can see it's in the progress. I am covered in paint because I've been decorating the bathroom. Okay, you see the paint on my clothes, on my hand, on my head. Okay, since I'm in the process of decorating the bathroom. It might be finished or it might not. We don't know. Okay, it just depends. Okay, it is big only this. Maybe we cannot understand it clearly there. Okay, so that's all for present perfect. Present perfect continuous. So right now we can move to one more section that we are to distinguish between present perfect simple or present perfect continuous tense. All right, let's go and see. Okay, the simple expresses a completed action. For example, okay, sorry for this. Okay, for example, I've been painted the kitchen and now I'm doing the bathroom. Okay, when I have completed painting the kitchen and now I just move and painting the bathroom. The continuous expresses an activity over a period of time, like I got paint in my hair because I've been decorating. So a period of time that I have been decorating, my hair has been painted because of this one. All right. Okay, we use the simple if the sentence has a number or quantity because the simple expresses completion. The continuous isn't possible. I mean, present perfect simple express the completion, but present perfect continuous tense isn't possible in here, right? For example, I've been reading all day. Okay, we cannot know whether it finished or not yet, but I'll read 10 chapters. Okay, 10 chapters. Then I have finished 10 chapter now. Okay, she's been eating ever since she arrived. She's eaten 10 biscuits already. So this one not yet finished, but this one she has already finished 10 biscuits. Now how strong she is. Okay, so this is the first part that present perfect simple are different from the present perfect continuous in here. All right, so the next one, let's move. Okay, number two, which is some verb have the idea of a longer term. For example, wait, work, play, try, learn, rent, and so on. These verbs are often found in the present perfect continuous or continuous form in here. All right. Examples: I'll cut my finger. Okay, I'll cut my finger. It's just a short action. Cut. Okay, I mean just cut right now. You just see only the bleeding on my finger. You cannot see the activity that have cut my finger in here. A short period of time, right? I've been cutting firewood, perhaps over several hours. Since cut, we can say like this part, that's just a big chop, a long hour to complete. Okay, so several hours. Okay, some verbs don't have the ideas of long term. For example, like find, start, buy, die, lost, break, stop, and so on. Okay, they don't have the idea of long time. Okay, so these verbs are more usually found in the simple form or the present perfect simple on here. Alright, you can see the example. I lost my passport. Okay, I don't know where did I lose it, but I just learned that I lost it. Okay. Okay, have you started your Christmas shopping yet? Okay, started. Started not yet. It's not really long in here. If you decided to start, you can start. Alright. Okay, so that's all for the sharing today, and we shall move to conclusion. So soon present perfect simple passive are not far different from the present perfect continuous. I will not try to talk much about this one, but we just conclude only the present perfect continuous use. Like we just use present perfect continuous to talk about an activity that began in the past and is continuing now until now, we can see, or a past activity that has been caused a present result. Okay, it just happened somewhere in the past, but it's still how the thing that you can know. For example, like have you been crying? Okay, you did not know that person. You did not see that person were crying sometime before, but the result you can see their eyes become red, so you can recognize for this one. Okay, and the other part that the difference between present perfect continuous and present perfect continuous form in here, that we can say present perfect simple, you can use it to talk about the completed action, while the present perfect continuous just talk something into progress. There is not a specific time to finish in here, so you can use the present perfect continuous, but the thing that has been completed, you can use present perfect simple. And okay, we can say simple. Normally we use it to talk about the permanent state, and but present perfect continuous, we just use it to talk about the temporary that it might be changed. All right. And the other part that you need to remember, state verb cannot be used in the present perfect continuous in here. All right. You can use state verb only in the present perfect simple. Okay, so that's it. And please go and practice some exercises in the textbook as well in your coursework. If you have some question, please let me know. Ask and comment through this slide, this video in the YouTube, as well as during the discussion time within the Google Meet time. Okay, that's all for today, and thank you very much. Enjoy it and good luck. Thank you. See you.